welcome to
Live in Life.
And today we are eating and trying for the first time those pot stickers, and those are vegetable pot stickers from PC President Choice. So let's get started. Bye-bye.
Pick a place and there we'll go. Walk this jungle like a pro and learn to laugh. Many try some food that I don't know. That's the rhythm of my soul, but that's me. What about you?
And welcome back. Yes, so today we're going to try those one. Here I have dipping sauce with lots of stuff inside. I will talk about it a bit later. Those are pot stickers, yes. And this one...
So this one is homemade apple juice, freshly squeezed just like a few minutes ago. And it has apples, celery, zucchini, and yours has a pear.
Pear and ginger.
Yeah, I don't.
No, she doesn't. So yeah, let's try it first, and then...
And lots of celery.
Yeah.
And two good sized zucchinis. And it takes the intense sweetness of the apple away.
Oh yeah,
That helps.
so yeah, let's start.
Let's start. And did you tell me which flavors are there? Which flavors pot stickers those
Yeah,
are?
vegetables.
Yeah, but which vegetables?
Let's try first. And they actually stuck, which is awesome. What do you think? Oh, beautiful.
It's mushrooms. They're seriously mushroomy. Let me read.
Mushrooms. Cabbage, spinach, shiitake, mushrooms and garlic.
Mushrooms, garlic. Spinach is not intensely flavored. No intense flavor of spinach. It's actually good. I don't like spinach to be overpowering.
We think they are not vegetarian because they have oyster extract inside of them. I know some vegans eat oysters. I know it's not exactly, they don't exactly call themselves vegan, but because it's considered to be that the oyster don't feel pain, so they can consume some of the shellfish. But I don't know, it's not vegetarian for sure.
They're good. Spinach is not definitely not totally not intense flavor, but I know what? I can totally taste serious mushroominess.
Okay, for those ones,
They're seriously mushroomy.
I bought them in superstore, and one package of those cost about $3 Canadian, which is
Ooh.
not the price. So yeah, the only thing that I cooked it by the what they said. The problem is that you need to add a little bit less water than they say on the packaging.
Right?
I definitely love it. And here I have ginger, garlic, sesame seeds, sesame oil, and oyster sauce.
You have oyster sauce at home?
Yes. A little bit of oyster sauce, soy sauce, and chili paste.
Wow.
I know. It's thick and luscious. I totally love it. Gina, you made this one?
You like it?
Amazing. I love it. And so
I know,
many levels.
there are like lots of celery in there. Celery sticks? Quite a bit. And as I said, two large zucchinis.
You can try it.
A bunch of apples. The pear? I know. Is it good?
I love it. Like, it's just amazing.
I didn't want the pear.
Okay.
I have, I don't know. I have some weird relationship with pears. Like, I eat them sometimes. Lately, I actually eat them more than before. For a few years, I couldn't even eat them.
What do you feel when you eat them?
Oh, I felt sick. That's it. Now I was wondering if it's because I was hungry and stuff, but again, apples don't do this to me and pears did, so I kind of felt like nauseous.
Maybe allergies.
I don't know. To pears?
We have a friend with allergy to celery, so...
Hey, I'm allergic to grapes. Go figure.
I know, so you know what?
I don't know.
I'm allergic to jasmine.
Yeah, go figure. But I can definitely eat them now. Like I ate a few and I really enjoy them.
Pears, not grapes.
Oh yeah. No. No grapes, thank you very much. But this is good. Because if I just squeeze fresh apples and make like freshly squeezed apple juice, the sweetness of the apples sometimes is just too much. So we add celery, and this time we add zucchini, and it totally kind of undercuts the sweetness, and it's beautiful.
I really love it. Oh my! I totally enjoy this one.
And cabbage is not overpowering, spinach is not
You
overpowering.
know, it's a very balanced flavor, which is amazing.
I taste the mushrooms the most.
It's awesome. I love mushroom taste.
So, CPR tip.
I'm back.
The person you're eating with, and he's kind of a little bit starts choking,
Yeah.
like, oh, this is not serious. Choking sometimes, if piece goes their own way, people choke, but if they cough, don't try to slap them on their back and don't hit them, don't just leave them alone. You can do like this, but this is, and saying it's okay, reassure them, but that's the most you can do. If they're coughing by themselves, and don't attempt to do Heimlich or help
You
them.
know why?
No, because
They tend to do like
yeah,
this
exactly,
after.
exactly.
Yeah.
Good one.
I remember something from
Yeah,
New
because if you push it on their tummy, it gets pushes all the wind out of them, and then after that they do, and then the piece can go deep inside.
to go outside
Yeah.
will go
So
inside.
if the person is coughing, don't ever try to hit them or do anything to them. Just leave them alone. Again, if they become unconscious, that's another story. Or they stop, coughing, and they kind of like have this horror look in their eyes and have, showing that they're choking. But if they're coughing, leave them alone.
Because when you cough, there is airflow.
Exactly, exactly, because it's partial blockage, not a full blockage. And another thing, if someone starts choking, don't let them just go and leave. Sometimes in the restaurants, people get so embarrassed and they go to the bathroom or stuff
And die there.
And die there because it totally blocks it and they can't clear the airway, and that's it. And if you find them 5 minutes later, it's too late. So if person chokes, you should actually
Be next to them.
be next to them and don't live in front of your whoever or you see some person doing that, coughing, choking, and starts to leave, don't let them leave. Very bad idea. Anyway, that's my 5 cents.
You just did.
I know, but
2 days
we
ago.
know that, but sometimes you don't think saying that until you started coughing, and then you're kind of like, okay, probably should mention it.
Yeah.
Could save someone's life.
She did
Yeah, CPR in
CPR
first
2
aid.
days, 2 days, 3 days, 5 days ago.
Well, something like that.
Yeah.
But because you started coughing, kind of, like, maybe I should mention that.
You're good.
That was serious note. Now back to the food.
It is good to live with registered nose, You're going to. I know that I'm going to survive. The coughing fit for sure.
Haha, very funny. Oh yeah, and another thing. People, if they're home alone, call 911 and go somewhere outside so people can see you and help you. But also, they're suggesting you can actually do Heimlich to yourself. Like on the side of the table, or someone saved his life. The instructor told the story that some guy saved his life on the side of his truck. You just go and kind of do like this motion. On something, on a chair, on back of a chair, back of a table, something like.
This is really cool.
Interesting,
To
right?
know.
Someone saved his life by on the side of the truck. He kind of just put pressure, like.
I have a question. In Canada, if you can talk, but you call 911,
Well,
can they track where
yes,
you are?
yes, they can. Because even
So-
if you can talk, you still 911, and they still will go and say send the police at least to check what's going on. So the police will come. Not saying
Okay.
ambulance will come right away, but the police
But
will
police know how
Exactly.
to do.
First aid, exactly.
First
So
aid,
police will
so-
come. Police will come and check the call and see what's going on.
Okay, so because like if you know, let's say coughing and you can talk, but you dial 911 and you're coughing to this, and so they can find you. That's what I'm trying to say. This is good. I didn't know that they have like system, and even if you call from cell phone,
They can catch you.
they can catch you?
Because they have caller ID, right? They
Yeah,
can
but
catch
if
you.
it's cell phone,
I'm sure they can. They can. I think so.
it's interesting.
It's a police, whatever. It's a dispatch center. They can track you anywhere. I
Hopefully.
think. Hopefully.
You know, sometimes I hope for those things because you know what? Because if the person is home alone and he's coughing uncontrollably and trying to call 911 and really can't say, you know, anything. So
Another serious note.
it's okay. It's okay to be serious. No.
Oh yeah. For sure. Important tips. Can save people's lives.
From your
A tip from Nurse Regina.
I feel it's nice.
The sauce is really nice. Spicy.
I'm trying to put because you have more here.
I know. It's a lot.
Ariel doesn't like
The veggie
veggie
ones.
one.
But he definitely had the juice. Give a vitamin boost.
You know.
We need vitamin boosts. And the lamp is our sunshine.
And I found that if I have sweet tooth or like I want sweets for something, I found that juice do this to me.
Yes.
I know because it's quite sweet and it's very nice. So sometimes I want just
And it's
juice.
true, around this time, getting closer to Christmas, like late fall, you know, before, you know, December hits, I start eating chocolates and sweets.
Should
So
I?
do you.
Less.
Less. But it's like my lack of sunshine, lack of, you know, light. I totally feel like the chocolate kind of gives me that instant boost of energy. And it only happens around this time of the year. Because even traveling for 2 months was fine. I barely ate any ice cream. I ate a few cakes here and there, but definitely not to the extent I would eat now. Now I will eat the whole
Like I was talking to her
coffee
if
shop.
should I not to make some cake, I don't know, something. So it's already, the debate is already going for 3 days and I can't bring myself to make one. But somehow I want cake and we can decide which one I want, apple one, pavlova one, or other cake.
Seriously, I think Halloween works perfectly. We have to get a stash of candy to survive through the whole until, you know, gloomy season.
Oh,
Well, partially.
I saw this meme on Facebook, like when mom writes, what type of wine going with children's candy for Halloween? So it was cute. I thought.
No wine in here, but
No.
candy definitely goes. And seriously, it's proven. Every year is the same thing. Around this time of the year. Every year the same thing. I need something sweet just to give me a little bit burst of energy.
One thing that I absolutely enjoyed
Coffee crisp?
in summer, in winter, it's going swimming. So that's or swimming or skating, because what's like swimming, it's hot, it's water and it's light there, and music, which helps. Usually good music. And skating, the same thing. It's not so hot, but at least it's light and it's music, and somehow it feels less
I know.
dark.
I know.
I'm thinking.
As years go by, I think I don't enjoy pools so much. Especially the rec pools, they're so small, and they're
Yeah.
usually shallowish. And that's the problem. You almost have to be on your knees to be in a nice warm water. Yes, there is a deeper end, but the deeper water pools are usually way colder. And it's really, and I personally, I'm a type of girl that prefers, I like lakes, I love Mediterranean, I like the ocean, way more than I like pools.
Yeah, but
Unless it's a cool pool, but still.
first year, second year when we came here, second year I think, we never felt the seasonal depression or seasonal, change in mood. But second year that we came to Canada, it was so dark and so unbelievably cold for us, yes, because we didn't used to. Now it's not so cold, but
Just dark.
just dark. But like on second year, it hit us hard, and I've tried to find some solution for all of our family. So one solution which was
We did a membership to the rec center.
to the rec center, and I think it was
It was
great.
amazing. It
great.
was so good. We totally enjoyed. Ara was still teeny weeny, and we
Teeny-weeny.
could go anytime. So we would go and we would do aquafit, exercises when you jump in the water. We loved it.
I loved it.
It was really nice, and there was deep water. So we would trade, right? I'll do aquafit, you do deep water, and we totally loved it. And I would swim with Ariel, play with him. It was great. It totally improved our mood.
We got lucky that it been like one after another. So first it was aquafit, and then deep water aquafit.
Yeah, it was in the mornings.
So we did a lot,
A lot of
times.
it in the mornings.
Yeah, because sometimes you worked evenings a lot.
So we did that in the morning.
So I did in the mornings, and it was so perfect for just to uplift the mood, because otherwise it was.
It was us. Was it? Ariel was like what, 3, 2.5.
2.5.
So that was like what, 9 years ago? It was us, 9 years ago. Like younger selves. We're still young, but And all the retired ladies.
seniors.
All the seniors.
It was like, because it's more in the morning. It was.
Us and seniors. It was
Us
lovely.
and seniors, because everyone worked, and she did usually evenings, so we could go in the morning, like right away in the morning, like 9 a.m. in the morning, and then.
It was good because we woke up
It was
early
awesome.
because Prince Charming was waking up early.
Yeah, so it was very good.
It was good, yeah.
Sometimes even we got home and she went to nap for another hour or so. So it was like perfect. I made sure to have some food. To have some food in the house before she's going to work, and it was fun.
And now, we don't go swimming as much lately. The last couple of
We're
years,
going
but we went skating, and I always try to find some seasonal activities, going to the, holiday events, Christmas, Hanukkah,
There's so many free
whatever.
ones.
There's
Oh
so
my
many
God.
free events in the area. Or
There's-
really cheap ones.
Couple of dollars per person, which is totally. She even found some. We can't go because the day is not exactly what we need, but even some community turkey dinner and.
Yeah, it's unlikely we'll be able to go that day, but
But just say, like, there is, and it's very affordable. I mean, $5 per person or something. Yes, it was
yeah,
like.
5 for adult and 3 for child.
Yes, something
So
like
it's
very
really great.
affordable.
There are a lot of things happening in the rec centers around us, in general, in all different communities. There's Santa parades. There's so many things, and we used to do tons of them. Now we do less. We choose, because RL is bigger. We did all that, so we kind of choose what we want. But in
And
general,
if
we covered so many of them. We did so
And
much.
if you're willing to drive up to an hour, you can get, I think, almost every day something
On the weekends.
on the weekend.
Every weekend.
Every weekend something to do, which is awesome. You know, it's always.
You just have to drag it. Sometimes it gets so, you know, cold, wet, gloomy, darkish, so we just kind of want to hide. But it's important to drag yourself and do something fun.
Like this.
Yeah, sometimes it physically feels like it's just not that you don't want to go, just because you're so sluggish. It's so kind of like you feel like half hibernating.
I love the sluggish part when it's definitely sluggish.
Yeah, literally, but it's just important to drag yourself sometimes, and then once you're out of the house, you just like get this wind and you just so awesome
It's
to
feel
be out
better.
there, but sometimes it's really hard to get out. I totally get it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're
So
done.
thank you so
It
very
was amazing.
much.
Thank you, sweetie,
You're so
for
welcome.
buying it, for cooking it.
Thank you so much.
I did the juice.
Thank you for the juice. It's amazing.
Juice was good, right?
So thank you so very much for being with us. And don't forget to subscribe,
Write
write
us
us
a comment, thumbs up, us and cheers, love and life. And remember, go towards your joy and do something fun every day. La 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 la. Bye!
Mwah.
Mwah.